Today I will be demonstrating how to administer the activity card sort. The purpose of the activity card sort is to measure activity participation of adults in instrumental, high and low demand leisure and social activities. The assessment reports both previous activities that the individual participated in before an illness or injury and activities that the individual currently participates in. This allows the calculation of the percentage of activities retained and allows you to see how an illness, injury, or change in health status may have affected the participant's activity participation. There are three versions of the activity card sort. The institutional version is for use with those entering into a hospital, rehabilitation, or skilled nursing facility due to illness or injury. The recovery version is for those returning home and receiving outpatient or inpatient home services after an illness or injury. The community living version is for adults over the age of 60 with or without an illness or injury. We will be using the community living version in this video. Hi, Mr. Hutchison. I'm Colby. I'm going to be your occupational therapist today.
Hi, Colby.
Have you ever heard of occupational therapy before?
I think I have, but you can explain it to me.
Oh, okay. Well, occupational therapists basically just work with all sorts of people to make sure that they're participating fully in life and in everyday activities like bathing and dressing and all that sort of thing. So,
Okay.
so what we're going to do today is an assessment called the activity card sort. And it basically just measures your participation in different activities that you have done before or like to do now, and lets us see what you prefer to do and things that you may have stopped doing.
Okay.
So there's 4 categories here. Not done since age 60, do now at the same level as before, do less, and given up. And there are 89 cards in that stack, so you'll just go through them one at a time and put them in whichever category you think they fit in for you.
Okay.
Okay, you need to take your time.
Okay, so we get to start.
Yeah.
Walking, I do about the same as I did before. Spectator sports. I'll just that about the same. Do I just put them in a row like this?
Oh yeah, or you can stack them.
Oh.
You're gonna have more of them.
Taking out the trash. About the same. Shopping for groceries, about the same. Cooking as a hobby, about the same. Managing investments, about the same. Family gatherings, about the same. Going to children's or grandchildren's activities. I say I'm not done that since age 60. Entertaining at home or club. Haven't done that since age 60. Storytelling with children. I think I do less of that now. Eating at restaurants, about the same. Playing a musical instrument. I'm doing that less now, but what if I want to be doing it more?
Oh, you can put it in do less and then just remember that as one of your favorite activities.
Recreational shopping, I've given that up. Cooking dinner, do that about the same. Woodworking, I say I've given that up. Collecting, never was much of a collector. Going to the theater, doing that less. Bicycling, I've kind of given that up. Going to the casino, I've kind of given that up too. Letter writing, I've given that up. Needle crafts, I've given that up. Playing tennis or other racket sports, I've given that up. Attending concerts, I'm doing that less. Getting gas, about the same. Paying bills, about the same. Gardening and growing flowers. Haven't done that since age 60. Reading the newspaper, about the same. Yard maintenance, I'm doing less of that. beauty, barbershop, about the same as before. Listening to the radio, about the same. Work, getting paid, I'm doing that about the same. Driving, I'm doing that about the same. Going to place of worship, I'm doing that about the same. Running, I've given up running. Crafts, never did those. Going to the museum, I've been doing that less. Visiting with friends, I've been doing that less too. Table games, doing that less. Playing cards, less. Reading magazines and books, about the same. Photography, I haven't done that since age 60. Volunteer work, I would say I'm doing that less. Studying for personal advancement, about the same. Hiking, consider it just hike Mount Fuji, about the same. About the same. Bird watching, don't do that. Laundry, about the same. Dishes, about the same. Computer, about the same. Interior decorating, I've given that up. Fixing things around the house, probably do that less. Taking care of a pet, definitely do that less. Being with spouse or partner, about the same. Yard games, haven't done that since age 60. Visiting family friends who are ill, I'm doing that less. Bowling, less. Crossword or Sudoku puzzles. I'll give that up. Resting, I'm doing that less. Dating, spending time with friends, I've given that up. Reading the Bible, religious materials, that's about the same. Fishing, I don't do that much. Dancing, I don't do that much. Creative writing and journaling, I've given that up. Swimming, I do that a lot less. Canoeing and boating, a lot less. Watching movies, about the same. Listening to music, about the same. Oh, this is a good one. Sitting and thinking. I think I do about the same. Traveling, national, international. I'm doing that less. Traveling, local and regional, about the same. Talking on the phone. Definitely do that less. Bingo, lottery, I've given that up. Shopping in a store. I'm doing that less. Camping, I haven't done that since I was 60. Computer games. I've kind of given up computer games. Singing in a choir or a group, never really did that. Car maintenance, I'm doing it a lot less. If there were something in between here, I'd put it in.
Oh, okay.
Watching television, about the same. Playing team sports, giving up team sports. Yoga, Pilates, and Tai Chi. Really doing that. Golfing, a lot less. Going to a garden or the park. I'm doing that a lot less. Sewing, I've given that up. Parties and picnics. And I haven't done that since I was 60. Exercising, I've been doing that less. Drawing and painting, I've given that up. Child care, a lot less. Household maintenance, about the same. And putting together puzzles, I've given that up.
Perfect. Good job.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So now what I'd like you to do is go back through all of the cards and try to pick out 5 that are your favorite activities.
Any of the categories?
It could be out of anyone, even if you've given it up.
Okay. I'll start with what I do know.
Okay.
might go through, like, I might do a pass and then go back and,
Okay.
and pull out the ones.
Good idea.
Do I need to keep them kind of separated?
Oh, yes.
I just have 5 I can do. I only have 5 I can choose.
Mm-hmm. Just 5.
Most of these I didn't like doing before.
That's okay. What about not done 6? Oh, okay.
Don't miss those. Okay, so I'm going to say playing a musical instrument, but I got that from the do last file.
Okay.
Swimming. Of course, being with my spouse. 3. Listening to music, that's 4. I like watching movies.
Okay. Perfect.
Well, watching movies came out of this file, and this one came out of this file,
Oh, yeah.
and this one came out of this file.
Good. Okay.
Do I need to show them to you?
Sure. Let's see. Walking, studying for personal advancement, being with spouse or partner, watching movies and listening to music. Okay. Okay, Mr. Hutchison, I totaled your scores, and it looks like you have retained 77% of instrumental activities like shopping for groceries, doing the dishes and laundry, and sort of everyday things like that. You've retained 43% of low demand leisure activities, so that's things that require less energy like crossword puzzles or bird watching. You retained 36% of high demand leisure, so swimming, running, and that sort of thing. And then you retained 68% of your social activities. So overall, you have retained 54% of all of the activities that we went through. So, do you have any questions?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. And
Thank you too.
we're all done.
Okay.
In order to improve the reliability of the activity card sort, the way in which participants choose their 5 favorite activities could be modified. For example, one could give the client the option to tag favorite activities to return to, or keep a running list of favorites that may be edited throughout the assessment. Additionally, the assessment manual could provide more detailed scripted instructions that instruct the participant on how to correctly place the activity cards. Finally, the assessment could include a better description of what each category card means. This applies specifically to the community living version. The assessment's validity can also be improved. The percent retained score is inaccurate as the assessment does not account for activities that the individual may have never participated in. Instead, he or she is forced to place these activities under a different category, such as given up. The assessment should also add a category for activities that were never done. Additionally, certain activities are given up due to the natural progression of life, such as childcare. There should be an additional category for these activities. Lastly, the participant should be given the opportunity to list preferred activities that may not have been included in the activity cards.